What if your pet has never experienced time the way you do? To you, an hour feels like 60 minutes. To your dog or your cat, time may not even exist in that form. Yet somehow, they always know when you're coming home. They remember your scent, they recognize your footsteps, and they never seem to forget you. So if they can't read clocks, how do they actually experience time and memory? The science behind the answer is far more surprising than you might think. For humans, time feels like a straight line. Morning, afternoon, evening, tomorrow, next week, last year. Our brains constantly organize memories into a timeline. We remember birthdays, vacations, childhood, and we can imagine ourselves far into the future. This ability is called mental time travel. It's one of humanity's greatest cognitive powers. But animals may not experience life using the same internal calendar at all. Your dog doesn't know it's 6 p.m. Your cat doesn't realize it's Saturday. They don't count hours. They don't know what next Tuesday means. Instead, their brains rely on something much more immediate: patterns, light, temperature, routine, smells, tiny environmental changes. Your pet doesn't think, "My owner will return in exactly 3 hours." Instead, its brain notices, the sunlight moved across the floor, the house became quieter, the familiar smell of dinner is approaching. Time is sensed through changes in the environment rather than numbers on a clock. One fascinating theory suggests dogs may actually smell the passing of time. Every scent slowly fades. When you leave home, your scent is strongest. Minute by minute, it becomes weaker. Some scientists believe dogs learn this gradual change. As your scent fades, their brains begin expecting your return. In other words, your smell may act like a biological countdown timer. It's not the clock on the wall, it's the invisible clock floating through the air. Humans often replay memories like movies. We remember conversations, faces, specific moments. Animals seem to remember differently. Scientists believe many pets rely heavily on associative memory. Instead of remembering an event exactly, they remember what that event predicts. The sound of car keys means someone is leaving. The refrigerator opening means food might appear. The leash means adventure. A simple sound instantly activates an entire network of expectations. Their memories are less about storytelling and more about preparing for what usually happens next. If your dog remembers you, why does every reunion seem brand new? Because emotions strongly shape animal memory. The brain releases chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin during positive social interactions. Each reunion becomes emotionally rewarding. Your dog isn't pretending. Its excitement is real every single time. The emotional experience is renewed, even if the memory itself remains familiar. Think of your favorite song. You've heard it hundreds of times, yet it still makes you smile. Your dog experiences something similar, except that favorite song is you. Cats often seem independent, but their brains also depend on routine, feeding schedules, sleeping spots, daily habits. When routines suddenly change, cats often become stressed. Some researchers think cats form detailed maps of familiar environments rather than measuring time itself. Instead of thinking, "My owner has been gone for 6 hours," a cat may simply notice, "The house feels different. The usual sounds are missing. The expected routine hasn't happened yet." Its world becomes temporarily unpredictable. Stories of dogs recognizing owners after many years are surprisingly common, and science suggests this may be possible. Animals can store long-term memories, especially when powerful emotions are involved. Recognition often depends on multiple clues working together: your face, your voice, your movement. Most importantly, your unique scent. Even after years apart, those sensory memories may remain hidden until one familiar clue unlocks them. Just like hearing an old childhood song can instantly transport a human back in time, a single familiar smell may awaken years of stored memories inside your pet. Perhaps the biggest difference between humans and pets is attention. Humans constantly think about yesterday, tomorrow, deadlines, regrets, future plans. Pets spend much more of their lives focused on what's happening right now. The breeze, a bird outside, a strange sound, your footsteps. Their world is intensely present, not because they lack intelligence, but because evolution shaped their brains for immediate survival rather than abstract calendars. Conclusion. So, does your pet understand time? Not in the way humans do. It probably doesn't count hours or imagine next month. Instead, it experiences time through changing smells, daily rhythms, emotional routines, and powerful sensory memories. To your pet, the world isn't organized by clocks, it's organized by experiences. And among all those experiences, one of the strongest memories it carries is the feeling of you coming home. So the next time your dog races to the door or your cat quietly waits by the window, remember, they may not know exactly how long you've been gone, but they never forget who they're waiting for. And maybe that says more about the meaning of time than any clock ever could.